Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how I did these eyebrows. I've been getting a lot of requests about how I do them, and I'm really sloppy and I am not good at it at all. I just keep correcting myself until I get the shape that I like. So sit tight and I'll show you how to do that right now. So I went ahead and I primed my face and my lids and powdered my face. To do my brows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. And right now I'm using the color Soft Brown. I'm going to go in with the double-ended Anastasia brow brush. And I'm going to just lightly tap it in, and you can see what I do here is I tap off the excess. So what I'll do first is I'll go through and I'll brush with my spoolie like I just did. And then I'll take what's on there and I'll line the underside of my brow, kind of drawing in the shape that I want. And then I'll do the same on the top, but I'll stop about here. And I will show you why in a little while. Now, I am by no means a makeup artist. I am a makeup enthusiast. I've said it before, but it bears repeating when I give instruction on things. And this technique works for me. It may not work for you. Everybody's got a different brow shape. Everybody's got a different thing that they're comfortable with. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in the top. And then I'm going to start making tiny little hairline strokes, filling in my brows. I'm going to start making these little hairs at the very front, and you'll see it's kind of wild and it looks kind of crazy. And then I'll kind of diffuse the lines, any harsh lines, with the spoolie end of the brush. After I've got that one mostly filled in, I'll go through in my mirror and make sure that everything that I'm wanting to do is taken care of. Just the basic shape and any of the little hairs. And in between the brows, I make sure that I put my cover resting lightly on the dip brow so it doesn't progressively dry out. I use my concealer. Right now I'm still using the end of my Tarte Shape Tape. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna go back to using NARS. Between the fact that Tarte is terribly boring and even their exciting new stuff is bland and vanilla at best, I can't get behind a brand that does so little for such a large part of the population. So that one I purchased before they had released the information on the Shape Tape foundation, so that's going to be the last one until they make an adjustment to themselves as a company. But I will take my little double-ended brush here that's got this little soft end and an angled end, and I don't know where this brush came from, and I wish I did, because I need a new one because it's starting to get frizzy. I'm gonna dip that in to the applicator a little bit, and then I'm going to slowly cut out my brow. And now you can see there's a much smoother shape. Now, I only overdraw my brows a little bit. I've got pretty decent brows to begin with. I got a very nice shape. I got very blessed in that department. What I love how clean it looks. As I go on, I'll go back and forth throughout the process, especially after I've cut them both in, because they're rarely in the same place that they need to be, and it takes time. This is definitely the longest part of my entire routine. Everything else is pretty quickly developing, but I have a really big, hard time getting my brows shaped in. So now you can start seeing the dilemma that I get. This one is bigger, just innate. What I wind up having to do is try to balance out what I've done on the first brow to the other. And that's why I like to cut one brow out at a time. So I have a basic shape, and this one always comes out better. This one's always weaker. So in order to balance it out, I shape it, and then I shape this one, and then I go back and forth and refine. And there you have it. That's the finished product for the brows. If you stick around for my next video, coming out pretty soon later this week probably, I'll be doing an eyeshadow look that goes with this, but now I'm gonna go ahead and do some complexion products, and I'll show you what the finished look of the next video is gonna be. Stick around. And now you've seen it. This is the completed makeup look I did for today. If you want to see how I did this makeup looks, go ahead and subscribe down below and hit the little notification bell, and you will see when my next video comes up later this week showing how I did this eye makeup look. Also go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at bmac_tn. If you have any other video suggestions, go ahead and leave them down below. I try to comment or at least heart on every comment I get. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. Bye. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia double-ended brow gosh. I forgot words. That was great.
Yes.
The
3 years ago.
it's been a really great I don't know, I can't think. It's been really great. I have big head and arms.